Gupta is a senior UX designer, and she has been with Tableau for 2 years. She's a member of the UX team here, and she works with multiple teams across the dev org, making Tableau presumably as beautiful as it is. She's currently working with the At Scale group on Tableau server. And what she most loves about her current team is the custom emojis that they use in Slack for each of us. So I'm now kind of curious about what some of those look like. And her speech is My Move to Seattle. Welcome, Marina.
Thank you. And thank you, guests and friends. I just went through this major life event where I packed my bags and decided to make Seattle my new home. Yes, 2 months ago, I moved from Mountain View, California to Seattle. Basically from one city where everyone's cashing out on the tech scene to another city where pretty much everyone's cashing out on the tech scene. You see, I've moved 10 times in the last 10 years. Starting from my hometown in India to my college town, New York, Atlanta, Australia, and several in-city moves. And having so much experience moving, this move from Mountain View to Seattle felt almost abecedarian. And I figured, these cities are like first cousins and I should be able to wing this. But it turned out this was one of the most eventful moves of my life. There was so much dilemma, drama, adventure, and last-minute planning that we had to do to make this move. You see, whenever I've moved in the past, I always just had these 2 bags that I could carry with me whenever I moved. If it was an international trip, I could just catch a flight, put the bags on the flight, and go there. Or if it was an in-city move, just catch an Uber, and the move's done. But 3 years ago, ever since I graduated school and my ambitions started taking over in terms of acquiring a lot of material things. I wanted to buy a lot of furniture for my apartment. I used to be an architect, and I had these dreams of buying expensive furniture, and I did that. I wanted to start my own plant family. I even wanted to start my collection of musical instruments, and 3 years of hoarding all of this stuff really bit me in the back later on. When it was time for me to move to Seattle, one of the things that gave me sleepless nights was, what am I going to do with all of this stuff? Should I get a moving company and maybe move all of this here? Or maybe should I just sell everything and just come here with the bare essentials? The moving company would save me time, but it was also pretty expensive. And if I chose to sell things, it meant giving away a part of my soul and having to start all over again. So I talked to my boyfriend, we debated, we made a list of pros and cons, and then we decided that, all right, we are just gonna drive here to Seattle and sell everything else, and we're just gonna come here with the bare minimum. So the next few weeks after that decision were the most difficult weeks before the move. It was an adventure of figuring out what to keep and what to sell, binge watching Marie Kondo, of course, and looking at every single item in our house and asking, does this spark me joy? Which, by the way, I think does not work at all. You feel so horrible about spending all of this money on things that you didn't need in the first place. But anyway, we somehow, after weeks of asking that question, we managed to downsize our belongings to just 7 to 8 bags. But there was a problem. We just couldn't throw away these 2 really comfortable mattresses that we both just came to love. Like, we just could not throw that away. And we knew that if we are going to drive it, it's going to be really hard to fit those mattresses in our car. There was no way we could pull that off. But at the same time, we were just not able to throw it as well. And this happened just 2 days before the move. Our stress level was going off the roof. Like, what are we going to do? How are we going to get these things to Seattle? We don't want to get rid of them. So we looked online and spent countless hours going through forums, and we finally found a solution. But it could work, or maybe it could fail. We weren't sure. So the solution was that, you wrap the mattress in a plastic bag, wrap it really tightly, put in a vacuum cleaner hose inside the mattress bag, and then turn the vacuum on and suck all the air out of the mattress, fold it over, and then tie it with as many ropes as you can. So it's a compact mess of that mattress. We tried it a couple of times and we kept failing, but finally it worked, and we just felt so proud of ourselves for having successfully solved the mattress problem. And in that moment, it almost felt like we had solved the mystery of the Schrodinger's cat. So the next morning, my boyfriend and I, we just woke up. We were all relieved. We put the mattresses and the bags in our car and drove across the Oregon coast to Seattle. And there you go. That was my move. So yeah, having heard this story, if you had to downsize your belongings to something that could fit in a car, think about all those things that you would want to give away. And then message me, because the apartment is completely empty right now.